So You Think You Can Dance, unlike any of the other dance shows, uses exclusively commercial masters. I shouldn't exclude really all other dance shows because I may not be aware of some of them that are being developed right now, but the ones that I'm aware of, we use exclusively only original masters, and that I think makes the difference for our show, plus the fact that we have the variety of styles that we do, and that's what also makes it such a joy to work on from this perspective too. You become well versed in music that would pertain to contemporary dances, to jazz dances, to Broadway, to everything, to Bollywood and African jazz, and we're continually finding new dance styles to add into the show, and it's a joy. I mean, again, this is the 7th season, and I've worked on it since season 2, and I meet each season with the excitement that I did the first season because it continually gets better, and I really like the people that I work with too. Again, the creative types, I have much respect for them on this show, and the editors, and Nigel, and Jeff, Thacker, James Breen, all of the producing entities work so tirelessly to make this show, I think, the best one on TV. But that's just because I'm a fan. You know, I was a fan the year before I started working on it. So can you imagine when you get that phone call to work on a show that, well, you've heard of for one, and that you're actually a fan of? It's like, wow, okay, and you're going to pay me for this? Okay, cool, you know. Over the years, I've discovered that because the show has gained more notice and more, I guess it's being creatively looked at as the show that it is, that it continually pushes the creative envelope, that the artists out there who provide recorded music are willing to let us use their music, and more so as the years go on. They see that we honor the intent of the music, that we're not going to do anything to hurt what the original intent of the songwriter or the artist had when they performed the song originally. That's always nice to know, that you're going to be safe as far as any of your music uses, the scene descriptions, the type of use. It's fun, continues to be fun, and continually getting more and more approvals. But then just about when you think you're going to get approvals, you'll find some artist who denies. And if they do, it's okay. You know, they're welcome to do it. It's their loss or their choice creatively to decide what they want to do. And you can't really get bent out of shape about that. You just go down to the next choice. And there's magic that happens in the choices that are selected. If a song is denied for any reason, it's part of the process. It's just simply part of the process. And another song will take its place that will wind up being that much better. You do have to extend a certain trust. You obtain an approval to use a song. You are having to be trusted in what you're saying about what the song use is going to be. And over years, you gain a reputation that you can be trusted. And that's when licensors want to work with you, because you're not going to go off the beaten path. You're a person of your word. And I find that on the majors, for instance, we have licensors that are assigned to our show because we have so much activity during the course of our season. So you really establish a relationship with that person. And if that person should happen to be a fan of the show as well, too, and aware of who the contestants are, it makes it that much easier. You know, we're in this together to find that perfect song for Lauren or for Kent, you know, that sort of thing. We couldn't do it without them. I give them the best props of all. They make it possible. And our relationship with them and how we go about it is what makes the music possible on this show, because doing 3 or 4 hours of programming per week, you're going to have to be dealing with some last-minute issues, because that's just simply the way it is. And again, it boils down to the relationship with the licensors and how they're going to strive to meet those approvals and get you the songs that you need. And we can all appreciate this and be joyful in the fact that a song is approved and a use then, the following Wednesday, there's the use already. Nobody has to wait for the movie to be released or anything. There it is. And again, being produced with the intent of hitting the heartstrings and hitting what the creative intent of songs are, which is the message in the song, and the dancers realizing this particular message. And when it all comes together and you see a masterpiece, no wonder the audience is touched. Sometimes our audience cries, sometimes they laugh, It's a joy.